Hey guys, just a very quick introduction to you because Waffle Flower, after I recorded the video, I let them know and they offered all of you a $15 gift card. So it's actually a code that you use at checkout. So I have the code below in the description of this video. Just cut and paste and use it and it's $15 for you. So thank you, Waffle Flower. And now let's go to the video. Hello everyone, today I bring you a beautiful project. So what is this? This is an A2 card kit. So basically what you have inside, this is a box and that's the focus of our tutorial today. I'm going to give you the dimensions and the step-by-step on how to do the box, because this is a great box for any card kit that you want to put together. So maybe you want to give it away as a gift, maybe you have a craft fair and instead of selling individual cards, you want to sell 10, 6. This box would take up to 10, maybe even 12. I believe 10 will be the maximum that it will hold. And I'll show you the cards inside. I'll also show you the products that I use to make this. So this is the card we're going to look, and next I'm going to show you the die set that I use by Waffle Flower. That's the die set, and this is another one that's actually a stamp set with the dies that cut the outside, the outline. Okay, so inside, and I am not going to focus on the cards today. What you're going to learn is how to make the box, okay? Because you can use it for any A2 cards. But these are the cards. I'm going to show you in details later with the envelopes, but we're going to focus on the box because I want you to be able to make the box and use it in any cards, or even in your craft fair. Let's say you sell cards and you can make this box and tell them maybe if you buy 6 or 10, you get the box for free or at a discount. So it's a great way to boost your sales as well. So I'm going to first show you how, my process, the die set, how I made the cards, and then we'll focus on the box. So let's move to the tutorial. So we are going to use 4 products by Waffle Flower. The first one, and guys, I don't mean to know everything, but I have never seen anything like this. Tell me if you have. So basically, we have a paper pad that is a very unusual size. It's 5.5 by 8.5. We usually get like 8 by 5 or 6 by 6. But why is that? Because they have, and the amazing thing here is this one is polka dots, which I absolutely love. But what they do is they pair it up with like the mirror image of the other. So you have dark green, like this one, white with gray and gray with white, which makes making cards, if you make cards, very, very easy. This is absolutely one A2 card. See, the size of each one makes an A2 card. So you can either just just fold it and you have a card base, or just cut it and play with it. And that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to choose one of these. I love the green, but I think I'm going to go something pinkish. Yes, this one is my fave. So look at that. So it's the opposite. So you can really mix and match, and they're perfect. So that's what we're going to use today. That's the page we're going to tear. So see, if you fold this, you have a card. You have a card base, but I wouldn't waste that money because nobody looks at the back of a card. But in any case, I'll have the link below to this. It has, and the great thing is it's thick. It's like cardstock. It's really thick. It's 80 pounds, but it's very, very smooth. So this one, the color scheme is Christmas, and it has 36 sheets, 12 designs, so 3 of each. So that's the one we're using today. We are using Flowers Butterfly Blossom die, which has a whole bunch of flowers and butterflies. I love flowers, and I'm always looking for dies that cut flowers because they're perfect for anything. For thinking of you, for my sympathies, for birthday cards, for boxes, to decorate anything. So we're going to use that, and I'm going to give you a few tips on how to color them, because this actually makes it pop. You will see what I mean by that. And we're going to use this, which I absolutely fell in love with, because I love words and sentiments that you can cut, just stamp and cut the outline, but they're usually very bulky, and this one is so delicate, and I'll show you how to use those, which, you know, it doesn't steal from your design, it just complements it. So that's what we're using today. So first of all, I'm going to get a whole bunch of different colors, that paper that go with this. They'll all be kind of shades. I want like a ton sur ton, some shades of pink, and I'll be back when I cut everything and we'll put it together. Now I will walk you through the cards that I've made, and then I'll show you how to make the box. So I just wanted you to see the variety that you can create with this die set. So here I basically used the butterflies, no flowers, but it's just ideas for you on how to use it. And remember when I told you that the butterfly, it cuts this detail here, which is amazing to give it a little bit more texture. And I really love how this turned out. Very simple, just 3. And see what I mean when I said this is very delicate and it doesn't take over. It's not those bulky letters. So it's a sentiment that is elegant, but it doesn't become the focal point. So that's one. And also I wanted to show you that what I did here was I cut the 4.25 by 5.5. Then I cut it in half with these 2 sheets here. And then from that, you have actually 2 backgrounds, and with these different colors and contrasting. So that's nice. One. Here's another one with just the butterflies, and again, the detail here that makes it really pop. Love you. I added some pearls here. And here, instead of cutting like this, I cut it in half. And again, we're going to see 2 cards. They're like the mirror of each other. So that's another one. And the other one was Get Well, Love You, and that's all from the same stamp set with the dies, okay? And you can just mix and match. Very simple one, just use the flowers going along this diagonal line here. Love You, and see, this is the opposite of this one. So when you do that, then you have 2 backgrounds with opposing colors, which makes it really, really cute. So that's one. Here's another one. Did the same thing. Cut it diagonally. And in this one, a whole bunch of flowers and some of the little butterflies here. And on this one, I used the Sending Love. And that's why I love that you can just mix and match these words. Another one with the butterflies. Love You. Again, these were the opposite, see? But it's just ideas for you on how to use your papers. And the last one, this one has the butterfly and some flowers. I added this frame just to make it pop a little more. And Get Well. So really, really nice die set that you can use. And the paper, this polka dot paper, is just absolutely amazing. So now that I've shown you the cards, and just to add a little more detail, I also added flowers and butterflies to the envelopes, just to add a little more, you know, because then it goes perfectly with this set. And that's what I do when I do like a set of cards, a matching cards. I usually do something to the envelopes themselves. And do let me know in the comments, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which one is your favorite? All right, so now let's make the box. So for the base, you're going to need a piece of paper that's 12 by 10.5. And we're going to score it. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see it a little bit better. We're going to score at 1.5, 3, You can just turn around and do the same 1.5 and 3, 1.5 and 3, 1.5 and 3, because it's the same distance for all of them, okay? So 1.5 and 3, and the same thing for all sides. So basically I did this just to make it easy for you. We have these 4 squares on every corner. What you're going to do, because this is going to be a reinforced box, we're going to cut these 3 triangles here on all 4 sides, okay? So let's do this side here. And then you're going to basically do the same on all 4 sides. So there, like this. Here we go. Actually, here we're going to remove these 3. And this side here, we're going to go all the way up, because this is going to be the flap that we need. So basically what we have here is 1 flap and all of these removed. And we're going to, let me zoom out, we're going to do this on all 4 sides, and I'll be back. And this is what you have at the end. So all 4 corners, you cut the 3 squares, and then you have these 2 flaps here. And that's how we're going to make this, because it's going to be a reinforced box. What does that mean? So we're going to glue and then fold this in, so you have 2 layers of paper, and it's going to be much stronger than it would otherwise. So basically we're going to first glue the flaps. I'm going to do one side, and then basically we're going to repeat. So we glue the flap, and I'm going to just make sure with my bone folder, the magic tool. You guys know it's my favorite tool of all is the bone folder. So there you go. So this is one side here. We're going to do this on all 4 sides, but I want to show you one so that you know what you're going to repeat on all 4 sides. So basically, so we have the flaps, and now what we're going to do is flip this in and glue it, so that we have a very, very sturdy box, okay? That's how you do a reinforced box. And you can just do that for any size you want. Just repeat what I'm doing here. I'm going to hold and making sure here, I'm pressing it in just to make sure, because it's reinforced. I want to really press it in and make sure that the glue is in place. So I will do the same thing. We're going to do this on this side here. You're going to glue, fold it in, and then you just fold these 2 in, okay? So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll be back. So I finished. I have the box. This is the bottom, and I found this paper that I think goes perfectly, and I'm just going to add this to the bottom just to add a little more detail. I think it will be perfect for that. It's these little things, guys, that makes your products beautiful and different, and more than we usually see around there. So there you go. I'm gonna use my bone folder here. We have a bottom now full of butterflies, because that goes with this set perfectly. So there you go. We have the bottom, and now we're going to do the lid. And the lid has a trick, so stay tuned and really learn, because if you don't do what I'm going to show you, it's never going to close. So for the lid, you need a piece of paper that is 10 inches by 8.5. And instead of doing 1.5 and 3, we're going to do 1 and 3, because I want the lid to come over here, not to cover the whole thing. This is 1.5. I'm going to do it 1, okay? So but here is the trick. I'm going to zoom in so you really see what I'm doing. Here, in order for the lid to close, it needs to be a little bit wider than the base. Otherwise, it will not close, right? You won't go through it. So what you need to do is you're going to, before you score 1 and 3, you're going to pull the paper to the right like this, but pull it a little bit. It's 1/16 of an inch. So that's the distance here, okay? So basically this is 1/4, this is 1/8 here, that's half of that. So that's how much you're going to just pull the whole sheet of paper to the right, and you're going to do 1, I'm going to score it 1 and 2. Do this very same thing on all 4 sides, okay? It's not just the first. Again, I'm going to pull it to the right 1/16 of an inch, and I'm going to score it 1 and 2. And you're going to do the same thing, repeat all the way around. So now basically you're going to do the same thing as you did with the base. We're going to cut all 3 corners, and we're going to cut this as a flap and repeat it all the way around. So I will do 1, okay? So cut the 4 corners. So I cut 2 here. 3. And this one becomes a flap, so go all the way up. And I like to cut it at an angle, just a little bit, like this. So that's what you have, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 becomes a flap. And I'm going to do it all the way around in all 4 corners, okay? Again, the process is the same. We're going to glue the flaps, and then we're going to fold the sides in. So I'm going to glue the side like this, hold it in place, always give it a few seconds. This glue is strong and fast, so it doesn't really need long. And I always have the link to my favorite glue in the description, as I will have for all these wonderful waffle flower die sets here, okay? I got really carried away. I have like a plastic full of leftovers here. I have a whole bunch of things because I'm going to make some more things with it. So there you go. Let me just do the rest and I'll come back to you. So we have the lid here. I also added the same paper to the top, and we are going to now decorate. The last thing we need to do is decorate the box, okay? But first of all, let's see if that's closing. It should close because I taught you the trick of, this one is a little bit tight. See? A little bit tight, but it closed perfectly, and that's what I meant. This is 1, this is 1.5. Because this is reinforced, when you do that separation for the lid, really do 1/16 of an inch, okay? I did a little bit less, and it's a little bit, see, it still closes fine, but it's a little bit tight, see? But it's better tight than loose. It still closes and everything. So here we have, I already decorated the top. I prepared this beautiful panel here. All we need to do now is glue it to the top. So I put some double-sided adhesive here. And let's make this easy, because you guys know sometimes how hard it is to get double-sided adhesive off. So just use double-sided adhesive because it makes it faster for video. I usually don't use double-sided adhesive for this. I use glue, liquid glue, because then it gives you a little wiggle room. And there we go. So we want to make sure that it's well positioned here. Make sure that it's aligned. And now press it down. What I'm going to do is to turn it around and press it down with my hands, because I can't find my bone folder. Oh, here it is. There you go. Especially the corners here. I don't want to press down in the middle because it's going to flatten all the butterflies and flowers. So that is good. We have our beautiful lid that shows what's inside for you. So perfect gift, or again, craft fair product too. We're going to put all the envelopes and the cards inside, and you still have room for more. I actually made it a little bit taller than you needed, because you can add more here if you want. If you want to make up to, I would guess up to 10 would be fine. And now again, we're going to close it. And there we are, guys. You have the perfect box, the perfect size for your A2 cards. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you do want to get these products, use the links below, okay? I do get a small commission, but it doesn't affect the price for you. So I hope you enjoyed, and do let me know in the comments which one was your favorite card, okay? Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.